Hi, I'm Joy Macknight, Technology Editor at The Banker, and I'm here with Will Dixon, Director of Intelligence at GIS at Barclays, and we've just come off a cybersecurity panel at the Festival of Finance. What were your main takeaways from the panel?
So I think there were a couple of key things I took away from this. I mean, we were primarily discussing the Bank of Bangladesh and SWIFT case, and I think the first thing is there was a recognition that was a landmark event really in cybersecurity, but it was indicative of a trend of a threat adversary moving past traditional security models, and that we're seeing adversaries moving past client infections to increasingly wanting to move into an internal network in the institutions. So I thought that was one of the key things that I took away from that. The second thing was the requirement to share, and that we as an industry need to keep on constantly breaking down barriers to share this information, to share incidents, to share tradecraft and best practice, because ultimately there's no competitive advantage in cybersecurity. This is ultimately about trying to stop bad guys. So they're the kind of two main things I took away from it.
Okay, and it's interesting, obviously Brexit has dominated a lot of the conversation here at Festival of Finance. How will Brexit actually change sort of the cybersecurity in the UK, or have an impact on the cybersecurity?
So I think there's the obvious one about regulation and legislation and how we approach some of the EU directives that we should be applying. I think that debate will keep going on, ultimately I think there'll be limited change in that space in the short term. Second key point was about Europol and UK law enforcement, and how what is the approach UK law enforcement in Europe now, because from a cybercrime perspective obviously these supranational bodies like Europol and EC3 are key to fighting the threat. So we think that's an interesting development. And obviously the third one is on the talent pool and having access to very, very talented European colleagues, and we hope that will continue in the future.
And Barclays has a very specific strategy around its cybersecurity. Could you give us a bit of an outline on what that is?
So we kind of have a intelligence-led approach. So we really try and understand how our adversary is attacking both our clients and other peer institutions, and really try and understand how the adversary is working and map that to our own environments. And we try and partner as much as possible. That's with government, law enforcement, and tech startups and other institutions to try and build a much more holistic approach to cybersecurity. But we're try to be as threat-centric as possible.
Okay, and obviously through Barclays Innovation Labs, you're really engaged with the fintech cybersecurity startups.
Absolutely, cybersecurity is a really changing environment, so you have to work with innovative fintech companies in order to promote and pull in as much talent and as much innovation into your space as possible. So Barclays is highly involved in the fintech startup community. We've obviously got our accelerator program, and we're proud to work with very good companies around the world.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Will.
Thank you.